Well, Glyn Hodges, there's been a bit of time for the squad and the coaching staff to recharge batteries with no game last weekend. How's preparations gone for this game against Lincoln?
No, excellent. I mean, sometimes you give the boys more than one day off. They come back and they're not at it, and they're still on, still on their jollies. But from the first minute on Monday's training session, they were brilliant, and we've continued that theme right the way through. So we're working on bits and pieces, just getting a few bits to go through tomorrow, and we'll be ready for Saturday.
And we've seen some footage of new assistant manager Nick Dawes working with the squad on his first day on Monday. How's he integrated into the coaching staff this week?
No, he's been great. Obviously, a different voice, new ideas, and I thought that on the Monday was his day. I just said, look, you work with the players, get to know the players, get to know your voice and how you work. And the session was great, and I think the boys thoroughly enjoyed it. And we've continued that. We split the group from time to time, and we've done that Monday and Tuesday. So he's very hands-on and has a big input, as Vaughan and Robbo do.
Max Sanders, you spoke to him earlier the week for the programme. He talked about new coaching methods, and it can be refreshing, whoever it is. It's not against anyone who's been before. It's refreshing to have new coaches.
Yeah. And it's good. That's the thing. Sometimes you get different coaches. Everyone's got different drills, different phases of play, different sessions.
Yeah.
So it's nice it's nice sometimes to just throw mixing something new in, something they haven't done before. We like to keep the variety. I don't want to do the same things all the time. The theme's the same, but we just try and be inventive on how we put it across.
Yeah. And heading into your first official game as permanent manager of FC Wimbledon, what will this mean to you going out on Saturday?
Yeah, no, it'd be great. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the week seems to be dragging on because I can't wait to get to 3 o'clock on Saturday. So all I've got to do is thoroughly prepare the players, so at least I can sleep well on Friday night, and then on Saturday enjoy it and enjoy the performance, and hopefully the boys enjoy their performance, which means it'll be positive.
Team news wise, what can you tell us, starting with the captain Will Nightingale, others like Luke O'Neill perhaps?
Yeah, well, Will's obviously not made it. We're still trying to work out the sort of time scale and the seriousness of his injury, but it's one of the niggly ones that might drag on, unfortunately. Good news is the rest of them are all fit and training. Luke O'Neill had his first session today, so might be a bit early this weekend, but it's good to see him come through, and another experienced man back in the camp and training and working towards getting back into the team.
Shortly after he was appointed, Nick Dawes talked about the same remit as yourself, as the team being on the front foot and having that approach to the game. How important is it that we stick to our philosophy moving forward?
That's massive. I mean, that's massive. I was quite. I mean, Burton was probably the end of quite an emotional time, a run of games, and with bits and pieces going on behind the scenes, and we sort of went out and petered out a little bit. We had the opportunity to have 5 wins on the bounce. We didn't quite get there. So while it's been 10 days since our last game, we've had that break. I'm expecting to be fully at it and on the front foot on Saturday.
And Lincoln City coming up, Michael Appleton, he's an experienced manager, probably putting his own stamp on the squad now. What are you expecting Saturday?
No, the same. I mean, they've got some good players. They're strong. They're organised. They know what they're doing, and there's no easy games in this league, so we know what to expect from them, and hopefully we give them 1 or 2 things to think about as well.
There's a fantastic atmosphere in the last home game against Portsmouth. I guess you'd be calling for something similar from the fans this time around.
Well, I think they'll probably be a bit scared to go home early this time after scoring in the 92nd minute. So, I mean, full credit, the stadium was still full in that time. Normally, people do leave or have to leave early, but it seemed that there was still a lot of people there and supported us to the end. And if they can continue doing that, hopefully we give them something to shout about.
Real positive week as well from a youth perspective. The FAU Cup win 5-0 on Tuesday. Good to see that and the way things are coming together beneath the first team.
Well, I think you go back to the Burton game, the plus side was Jack Medlin, who came on and did terrific and got himself a pro contract. And there's a few more there. That's a good bunch of players, a good crop. So I think we had 5 of them training today with the first team squad. So they're coming up, and they're getting an opportunity to train at this level and to train in front of me and Dorsey and the staff. So it's good for them, and if they can continue in the run, I mean the Youth Cup's massive for the club. It gives a measure, but regardless, in pre-season when they went to Germany, they gave a good account of themselves. So they just need to keep developing and stay hungry, and they'll have a great chance.